It was hard to go anywhere in 2022 without hearing the word Metaverse. After Facebook changed its name at the end of 2021
to reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
everyone was eager to tell us about their ideas for digital worlds where people can work, play, and socialize all in one platform. But anyone who has been paying attention knows that these visions are often very different. Meta focuses on making virtual reality environments, while companies like Microsoft and Nvidia are making metaverse environments for working on digital projects and collaborating. At the same time, people who think the future of the internet is built on blockchain are trying out non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, and decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs, to bring digital democracy to the virtual worlds we live in. With the idea of the metaverse being expected to add $5 trillion to the value of the world economy by 2030, everything is up for grabs. And 2023 is likely to be a key year for figuring out where it will go. As search engines and social media did for Web 1.0 and 2.0, marketing and advertising will help push 3.0 or the metaverse into the mainstream, just as they did for Web 1.0 and 2.0. Even though the idea hasn't fully come together yet, businesses like HSBC and JP Morgan and major fashion companies like Nike and Gucci have already staked their claim and started building their metaverse presence. The appeal is clear. Consumers are always looking for new and more interesting ways to connect with brands they want to do business with. The metaverse is another way to talk to people with its focus on customer experience and one-on-one connections. In the next year, businesses will do everything they can to get into the best virtual spots, whether that means building their own platforms or taking over existing ones like Meta Horizons, Fortnite, VR Chat, or Decentraland. No one knows for sure what the winning strategy will be, but one thing is certain: you have to be in it to win it. Aside from its power as a marketing tool, the metaverse promises to offer platforms, tools, and even whole virtual worlds where business can be done remotely, efficiently, and intelligently. The idea of the digital twin, which are virtual simulations of real-world products, processes, or operations that can be used to test and prototype new ideas in the safe environment of the digital domain. That's likely to emerge with the metaverse idea. From wind farms to Formula One cars, designers are recreating real-world objects in virtual worlds so that their performance can be tested in any way imaginable without using as many resources as it would in the real world. In the business world, metaverse technology will also be used to train employees and do other tasks. Accenture, a big consulting company, made a metaverse called the Nth Floor. It has copies of real-world offices and lets employees and new hires do a variety of HR-related tasks there. Metaverse collaborative working environments like BMW's augmented reality labs, which are used to design and prototype new vehicles, will also become more popular as teams look for new ways to work remotely while still being involved with their colleagues and the creative process. One idea of how the metaverse will look in the future is that it will be spread out. Distributed ledgers and blockchain technology, according to the people who support Web 3, will lead to a new internet that isn't controlled by global corporations. This means that corporations won't be able to censor opinions they don't like or shut someone off if they want to. This vision is based on decentralized metaverse platforms like the Sandbox and Decentraland, which will eventually be set up as DAOs. If people purchase ownership rights, they will be able to influence how the organization building the virtual domain is run. This will eventually lead to the creation of virtual democracies and user-owned communities. The decentralized metaverse also includes NFTs. These are one-of-a-kind tokens that live on blockchains, just like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. They can be used to represent one-of-a-kind online goods or services. Using this technology, brands like Nike, Adidas, and Forever 21 have made digital goods that people can wear, trade, and show off in the metaverse. Clark's, another shoe company, just started a Roblox-based online tournament where people can win unique virtual goods. The idea of the metaverse as a decentralized, community-owned utopia is different from the way companies like Meta and Microsoft see it. These companies want to build digital universes that they own and completely control. This clash of digital cultures is likely to bring more interesting changes in 2023. The Metaverse is based on the idea of immersive, experience-based technology. No matter how it turns out, it's going to be far more interesting than the digital worlds we know today, such as Facebook or the World Wide Web. So many ideas about how we will interact with it involve immersive technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed or extended reality. Meta has built its own vision of what this next level of the internet will look like around virtual reality. In 2023, new versions of its very popular Quest VR headsets will come out, as well as new VR, AR, and MR headsets from companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft. Not everyone agrees that we'll have to wear displays on our heads to enter the Metaverse, but it's certainly one of the most exciting ways to create immersive experiences. 2023 will bring a lot of new developments in the field. Beyond headsets, we can expect new developments in full-body haptic suits. These suits are already used by some of the space exploration companies, like NASA and SpaceX, to simulate extreme environments. They'll also be used to give consumers more realistic and immersive metaverse experiences. Several startups are even trying out technology that can make our virtual experiences smell. Avatars that represent us in the digital world are a big part of many ideas about what the metaverse will be like. Just like we're used to playing characters in video games or showing who we are on social media, the avatar is the persona we project when we engage and interact with other users. They might look like us, like cartoon characters, or like something that could never exist in the real world.
Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you.
Meta used to only have very simple avatars that looked like cartoons. These were often made fun of, but recently the company has developed almost photorealistic technology that will let us look almost exactly like we do in real life. Other technologies like Ready Player One and Zepeto let us make avatars that can be dropped into different virtual worlds and environments instead of being tied to a single platform. I think that by 2023, technology like motion capture will be used in more advanced ways. This means that our avatars will not only look and sound more like us, but also use our own unique gestures and body language. We might even see more progress in the area of autonomous avatars, which won't be controlled by us directly, but will be able to act as our representatives in the digital world while we do other completely unrelated things. The metaverse is very big, and it's not going away. It will be interesting to see how it plays out in the near future, as more and more businesses and leaders start to think about how to make hyper-realistic and immersive experiences in the new digital world.